drama, secrets, and unforgettable moments. Welcome to Trend Screen, your inside look at the stories everyone is talking about. The life and many loves of Young and Restless, Abby Newman. In the world of the young and the restless, few characters have lived a life as eventful, emotional, and unpredictable as Abby Newman. Born into two of Genoa City's most powerful families, the Newmans and the Abbotts, Abby's story has always been layered with drama, privilege, heartbreak, and resilience. From her complicated beginnings to her long list of romances and personal struggles, Abby's journey is the definition of a true soap opera life. A dramatic beginning. Abby's story began in November 2000 when she was born to Ashley Abbott on what should have been her wedding day to Brad Carlton. Right from the start, Abby's life was anything but ordinary. While Ashley initially claimed that a man named Christian was Abby's biological father, the truth, as always in Genoa City, was far more complicated. Brad stepped in and raised Abby as his own, forming a deep and lasting bond with her. Even after the truth about her paternity came out, Brad remained one of the most important figures in her life. That truth, however, would shake the foundation of Abby's identity. It was eventually revealed that Abby's biological father was none other than Victor Newman. The revelation came with a scandal involving stolen sperm, making Abby's origin story one of the more shocking ones on the show. When Abby learned the truth as a child, she didn't shy away from it. In fact, she was the one who confronted Victor, forever changing their relationship. From that moment on, Victor embraced her as his daughter, showering her with affection and, in true Newman fashion, plenty of extravagance. Growing up Newman and Abbott. As a child, Abby maintained close ties with both sides of her family. She spent time with her cousin Kyle Abbott, building a relationship that has remained strong into adulthood. Despite the chaos surrounding her parentage, Abby grew up surrounded by family connections that shaped her identity. Her early years also took her far beyond Genoa City. After Ashley's divorce from Brad, Abby moved with her mother to Hong Kong and later to Los Angeles. During this time, Ashley became involved with Ridge Forrester and worked at Forrester Creations, creating a rare crossover moment between the young and the restless and the bold and the beautiful. Abby's childhood included moments of glamour, travel, and exposure to another powerful soap family, the Forresters. Loss and early trauma. Abby's teenage years were marked by deep loss. She returned to Genoa City just in time to face the devastating death of Brad Carlton, who drowned. For Abby, this wasn't just losing a parental figure. It was losing the man who had truly been her father in every way that mattered. The grief didn't stop there. Abby also lost Colleen Carlton, Brad's daughter, and someone Abby had grown close to. These early losses left a lasting emotional impact, shaping Abby into someone both strong and vulnerable. Rebellion and risky choices. Like many soap opera teens, Abby went through a rebellious phase. She found herself drawn into dangerous situations, including getting mixed up with writer Callahan, which led her into a terrifying ordeal involving a hostage situation at an abandoned amusement park. At the same time, Abby leaned into her Newman identity, embracing the spotlight. She became known for bold, attention-grabbing stunts, including her infamous naked heiress moment at the Genoa City Athletic Club. It was a mix of youthful rebellion and a desire to carve out her own identity in a world where her last name carried enormous weight. But not all her actions were harmless. One of her darkest moments came when she attempted to run down Tucker McCall while drunk, believing he wasn't good enough for her mother. Ashley took the blame to protect her, showing just how far her family would go for her, even when she made serious mistakes. Love, loss, and complicated relationships. Abby's romantic life has been anything but simple. Over the years, she has been involved with a wide range of men, each relationship bringing its own challenges. She dated Detective Alex Chavez and later Carmine Bosco, who would go on to become a dangerous figure in Lauren's life. She found love with Tyler Michelson and even became engaged to him, only to end things when trust issues surfaced. Her choices weren't always wise. She had an affair with Austin Travers while he was married to her niece, Summer. That decision led to regret and placed her at the center of a dark mystery when Austin later died. Through it all, One constant in Abby's life was her friendship with Devon Hamilton. Their bond remained strong, even when they briefly crossed into romantic territory. Though they initially stayed in the friend zone, their connection would later become much more significant. Marriage, heartbreak, and survival. Abby eventually married Dr. Ben Stitch Rayburn, but their relationship was plagued with issues from the start. His lingering connection to Ashley and the arrival of his troubled son led to tragedy when Abby suffered a miscarriage. The trauma proved too much and their marriage fell apart. She later became involved with Zach Stinnett, only to discover he was running a sex trafficking ring and had manipulated her business. Abby found herself in danger once again, locked in a storage unit by someone she had trusted. Even her attempt at a fresh start with Scott Granger was complicated by danger and emotional fallout. Abby's love life seemed to follow a pattern: intense, passionate, and often ending in heartbreak. Finding stability, or trying to. Abby's relationship with contractor Arturo Rosales offered a brief sense of stability, but it ended when trust issues resurfaced. Her romance with Nate Hastings also fell apart due to the manipulations of her own family, proving once again that being a Newman comes with complications. Then came Chance Chancellor. With Chance, Abby seemed to find something real. Their relationship developed quickly, built on mutual attraction and a shared vision for the future. They married in a beautiful ceremony, and Abby embraced her long, layered name, Abby Carlton Newman Abbott Chancellor, a reflection of her complex history. Becoming a mother. One of the most meaningful chapters in Abby's life came when she became a mother. After struggling with fertility issues, she and Chance turned to surrogacy. Devon became the sperm donor, and Mariah Copeland carried the child. The journey wasn't easy. Mariah was kidnapped, and the baby's birth happened under intense circumstances. Still, Abby's dream of becoming a mother came true with the arrival of her son, Dominic. But even this happiness came with challenges. Chance's struggles with PTSD created distance in their marriage, and custody tensions with Devon added further strain. A new chapter with Devon. In a twist that surprised many, Abby and Devon's friendship evolved into something deeper. After years of being close, they gave in to their feelings, starting a new relationship. Despite the messy circumstances, they chose to build a life together with Dominic. Their journey hasn't been smooth. Disagreements, family tensions, and outside pressures have tested their bond. Yet they moved forward, eventually becoming engaged and building a life together. Love, conflict, and the future. Abby's story continues to evolve. Her relationship with Devon has brought both happiness and conflict, especially when it comes to parenting and family decisions. A recent crisis involving Mariah kidnapping Dominic tested their relationship in ways neither expected. While they stood united in bringing their son home, the aftermath revealed deep differences. Devon's desire for punishment clashed with Abby's belief in compassion and mental health support. It's a conflict that highlights how much Abby has grown. She's no longer the impulsive young woman she once was. Abby Newman's life has been anything but predictable. She's been a rebellious teen, a heartbroken lover, a determined businesswoman, and a devoted mother. She's made mistakes, some of them serious, but she's also shown resilience time and time again. In true The Young and the Restless fashion, her story is far from over. If anything, it feels like she's entering yet another chapter filled with new challenges, emotional twists, and complicated choices. Because in Genoa City, love is never simple, family is never quiet, and a character like Abby Newman is never done evolving. Thanks for watching Trend Screen. Stay updated with the latest trends and stories that matter. Click here for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe.